When it comes to the NBA draft, the potential slash upside of prospects holds a lot of value. Because when a team is in that rebuilding stage and not too worried about winning at the moment, they have no problem choosing someone with a bunch of potential as a project, even if they don't appear to be the best available player. There's an example this year. Kai Jones was selected 8 spots ahead of Cam Thomas. Even though their numbers in the NCAA don't even compare, Kai Jones just has some heavy upside. So yeah, today I'm trying to rank the upside of this year's top 10 picks. And I'm sure this list will be controversial. Y'all may think some positions should be switched. And that's cool, that's the point of a list. But just make sure to comment y'all thoughts below. And really quick before I get into this, what's up YouTube? Plug Speaks back with a vid. If you're new, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and sub. Also like the vid if you enjoy. I upload 3 to 4 times a week and we're grinding for 5K, so I'd most definitely appreciate it. But back to the vid though. Now, before I reveal my rankings, let me say that the players on the lower end aren't really there because they have small upside. Everyone has some real potential, but it's more so because their upside just isn't as much as the ones at the top. It's pretty simple. So yeah, but anyway, at 10, I've got the Sacramento Kings' Davion Mitchell, the elite two-way point guard fresh off winning Summer League MVP and the whole thing after some great games. And he's already showing why he's one of the most NBA ready picks. But for me, it's ironic because a few weeks ago, I dropped a vid saying Davion Mitchell is a little overrated due to a few weaknesses. But clearly I was wrong. After seeing more from him in Summer League and the ferocious defense he plays with, he deserves massive credit, and he's fun to watch. However, he remains to be the oldest lottery pick at 22 years of age, and he's gonna be 23 by the time the season really begins. Plus, he's 6 foot, which obviously limits his potential and kind of forces him to rely on stuff like his speed and strength. So yeah, overall, Davion is special, but he simply has less room to grow compared to the players ahead of him on this list. Next at number 9, we got the Orlando Magic's Franz Wagner. Now, Franz seems like one of the more slept on players, and his Summer League debut or performance overall was nothing special, but his upside is very solid. We're talking about a 6'9" forward that possesses many valuable skills. He can shoot pretty well, he's a quality playmaker, plays at his own pace, and doesn't really try to do too much. Not to mention he's got former pro experience in the EuroLeague before he even played in college. So yeah, I believe a few years down the line, he's gonna be a really solid forward in the NBA. He's got some good upside. But next at 8, we got the Memphis Grizzlies' Zyaire Williams. And to be real, Zaire's tremendous upside is a no-brainer because his numbers definitely weren't the reason he became a top 10 pick. They were pretty average for his standards. But see, Zyaire was one of the most athletic players available. Then you combine that with his 6'9", 6'10"-ish size and his ability to create his own shot with ease, and then suddenly it becomes easy to understand the reasoning behind his pick. It's really similar to Cam Reddish, honestly, because Cam's career may have gotten off to a slow start, but the Atlanta Hawks still believe in him for a reason. And overall, Zyaire Williams has that same elite smooth scoring potential, and I wouldn't blame you if you put him higher. Next, for number 7, we got OKC's Josh Giddy. Now, Josh is one of those fun to watch point forwards that are truly capable of being the floor general of your team. And even though it seems like these players or these point forwards are becoming more and more common each year, Josh Giddey's potential is undeniable. He's really nice at attacking the basket, finding his teammates, and possesses a quality IQ. But here's the real problem. If or when NBA trainers fix his jumper and boost his shooting ability, he'll be complete, and it'll make sense why OKC chose him at 6, which was a little higher than most expected. Next at 6, we got the Orlando Magic's Jalen Suggs, someone that some experts claim deserved to be in top 3 pick conversations, and I agree. And I'll admit this may come off biased, but Jalen just seems to be an all-star waiting to happen. Now, of course, not in his first, second, third, or maybe even fourth year, but 5 years down the line, it wouldn't surprise me if he's performing at an all-star level. He's extremely athletic, very well-rounded, and possesses great size for his position at 6'4". And overall, I expect things to become very scary as he refines many of the skills he's already good at: playmaking, defending, rebounding, scoring. And yes, I said rebounding. He averaged about 10 of them in Summer League, and he's got great potential. But next at 5, we got Cleveland's Evan Mobley. And this one is really simple. The best centers don't just come out the gate going crazy. I mean, Shaq may have, but if you look at Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, DeAndre Ayton, and more, greatness takes time. It takes some time to develop into an elite big. And Evan Mobley already has plenty of the skills that aren't too common for a 7-footer. Stuff like solid playmaking, a perimeter game, solid agility, and even more. Plus, right now he's super skinny, and Mobley said it himself. He literally said, "I'ma live in the weight room, and once I get my weight up, it's gonna be crazy." So yeah, there's that, and I believe him. Next at 4th, we got the Detroit Pistons' Cade Cunningham. Now, my thoughts about Cade are really similar to what I said for Suggs. He appears to be an all-star waiting to happen. Literally, what you want me to say, from his quality build to how much of a complete player he is already to the leadership abilities. I mean, yeah, overall, he was for sure a safe pick for the Pistons. Not even just that, but just the perfect pick. He's truly been repping the city. And once he improves the stuff he's already good at and gets them to an elite level, the Pistons will once again have a franchise player who's seen as one of the best talents in the whole NBA. But now for our top 3. And real quick, let me say, this is really interchangeable. I mean, the order barely matters, but all of these players, they belong in the top 3, for real. Now at 3rd, we've got Toronto's Scottie Barnes, one of the most physically gifted and skilled current rookies. And that combo alone makes for a dangerous player. But yeah, Scottie's just got it. The defense is great, he's a good playmaker, seems to be a good leader, and even possesses some scoring ability. I mean, you can't really go wrong when your pick possesses that level of versatility. He does a lot of good stuff. However, he's not a natural scorer. And even though he could develop a jumper, I'm not sure he carries enough of a score-first mindset to really reach his maximum potential. Because we gotta call it like it is. The best players in the NBA all possess a score-first mindset. Now obviously, players such as Steph, Giannis, Luka, KD, and who else are far from one-dimensional, but that score-first mindset is almost required. And I'm not sure Scottie has it. So yeah, but regardless, Scottie's upside is undeniable. But next at number 2 on this list, we've got the Warriors' Jonathan Kaminga. Now, not only is Kaminga still 18 and this year's youngest lottery pick, but he's also one of very few to put up double figures in the G League fresh out of high school. And I mean, this is not common. And if you watch the games or highlights, you've seen Kaminga body defenders. You've seen how he gets his way when attacking the basket, both in the G League and Summer League. And this is while being considered a raw prospect. Wait till his game becomes polished. I mean, his G League teammates and coaches have compared the man to Kawhi Leonard. He could really become an elite 2-way player, and that upside is crazy. But anyway, on to the final player at number 1. We've got the Rockets' Jalen Green. And before I say anything, I'ma say it again. This top 3 is really interchangeable. I almost put Jalen at 3rd behind both Kaminga and Scottie. But then I remembered, not only is Jalen Green the best scorer in his class with amazing athleticism, but he's also openly discussed that he's on a mission to be the best player in his class and to come out this class. And whenever someone with this kind of talent invites this pressure, it'd be smart not to bet against him. For real, because beyond the scoring, he's gonna get bigger, stronger, improve his defense, probably become a good playmaker because of all the defenders he'll attract, and yeah, overall, he's just got the most upside. That's really how I see it. But anyway, that's about it for the list. I appreciate y'all watching as always. Let me know what you would change, what do you agree with, why or why not. And yeah, like the sub, share it, sub if new, all of that. And I'm out.